My name's Adam Bennett, and this is my story. I remember 5 years old. I was in my mom's room, and there was a mirror in front of me, and she said all I had to do was just ask Jesus into my heart. So I stood in front of the mirror to see if I could see anything happen. And I still remember when I prayed and asked him into my heart, I said to my mom, I felt him come in. I knew he came in at 5 years old. And the innocence of my faith, I knew that something had happened. And then from 5 years old on into your teenage years, in your innocence as a child, being raised in a Christian home, I knew all about God. God had been a part of every part of my life. All of a sudden, there was an emptiness that I just couldn't shake. Then this moment came that first year of high school ended, and we had this summer youth rally, we called them, and it was at a church in a neighboring city. And it wasn't my church, but a group of us went down to go see a guest speaker come in. And I still can't remember what he said. I don't remember one word. All I can remember is the guy was from Florida. And when he started speaking, it wasn't him speaking, it was God speaking to me, right to my heart. And I just knew that I needed to know God. And this was odd because I didn't think I didn't know him. I thought I knew him, but I knew him in my head. You know, as a child, he was definitely, I knew him in heart, but somehow in time, as the innocence goes away and as you start to be exposed to the world, the decision to continue to follow him was there at my feet. And in this moment, I knew that God was calling me, that he wanted my heart. I knew that that was the only thing that would satisfy me. The group that I was with, we had to leave early, and I was so mad because I knew that I needed God, and somehow being here on this night was going to make me feel full and make me feel whole. So I made my mom drive me back down there by myself the next night, and I went into this place and just got on my face. And for 2.5 hours, 3 hours after the speaker had spoken, they were just playing some music, and I was just trying to find him. I thought maybe if I just cry, if I just let something out, I don't know what I needed to do or how to make it happen. And then the pastor of that church came up to me and picked me out. He saw me down in the aisles on the floor, picked me out and brought me up front to the altar. And when I got to the altar, he did what he called reading my mail. He just kind of told me my story, saw from the Lord what was going on in my life, and that God wanted me closer, wanted me for real, wanted me to make the choice now as someone accountable, someone who now has started seeing the world, and to choose him for real. And so in this moment, I made the choice to follow him for real. In my heart, I said yes to the Lord, and I just started to weep. And I wept and wept and wept. And from that moment on, I was never the same. And now here I am, an adult with my own family, my own children. And I still have to say to this day that that was the moment in my life that changed my life. When I said yes to the Lord and moved from my head down to my heart. I have probably thousands of shameful moments since then. Things I'd be ashamed of, things that I would never want to tell anybody. And yet, I always know where to run to, who to run to, and how to run back to him because of that moment. And so I just encourage you, if you're in a place where you've never known him, or you have known him before, I just encourage you to get on your face and just say yes to him again. He's calling each of us.
Hey guys, everybody's got a story and we want to hear yours.
That's right. So to see more stories like this, please click the Watch More button at the end of this clip.
And if you would like to submit your story, you can contact us on Facebook or you can email us at ucn.young@gmail.com.
Just remember, your story could change theirs.
Thanks, guys.